it's Gifty. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to demonstrate how I repair my holes in my locks. Holes actually happen when you are into your rotation and you accidentally pass through the hole or the same hole more than once. This happens mostly to us DIYers, and then sometimes it's difficult to remember where you ended if you didn't end in a certain position, and you end up starting your retightening and then you pass through the same hole. So it happens quite randomly. So I feel like it's a very good idea if we know how to repair this. And the Ladies Bright Star Salon, I hope I'm pronouncing it well, Elisa and Honey, you insisted that I do this video. One of you even gave me a title for the video. So I know it's taking me a while, but yeah, it's now here so that you can see how I repair my locks. It's quite simple. So all you need is your lock tool. This is the lock tool that I use in doing my interlocking. So this one is quite blunt, and when I'm repairing my locks, I use this pointed one because I feel it's easier to pierce through the lock. Now, if you want to know how to do this tool yourself, because I did this myself, I would link a video up here so that you can see how I did it. It's also very simple. You just need a nail file to do that. So let's move right on to it. So this is your hole in your lock. All you need to do is not to pass through here again. You have to pass through the sides of this lock. Now I'll try and bring it closer so you can see. If you look at the sides, it's actually very thin. So that is why you need a pointed tool so that you can definitely pass through the sides of this lock. And I will show you how you do this. You just take, if the hole is not so big, you can take exactly the middle of the hole. If you feel it's too big and it will create two different holes, then you can pass through maybe the lower part of the hole like this and a strand like that. So in this way, you are passing through the lock from the side, not into the hole. So then I just pull this through, pull the lock through it, and then pull it out so that it evens out. Make sure it evens out like this, and then you use your fingers to roll it a little bit, and that would actually close the hole. Even though we pierced in the lower section, it looks like the other part of the hole is almost closed. So we can still pierce through this section. But if you do not want to pass through and you do this, it somehow distributes the weave pattern for it to push upwards and close the second hole. But we can still go ahead and close the second one. I normally hold it this way and pass through the sides this way, and make sure I take enough strands for each side like this, and then I pass through again. So, and then I pass my fingers through, kind of twist it, distribute it, and then the lock is repaired. Mostly when you do this, that part of the lock becomes a little bit more tight because you've added another rotation. It's like you went backwards to add one rotation to the lock. So it definitely makes that area tight, or that part of the lock tight. But you don't have to worry. When you wash your hair, somehow your lock distributes the weave pattern and it loosens up again. You can even spray it with a little bit of water and it will loosen it up. So let me demonstrate this one more time. We have a second hole here which is a little bit bigger. So as I said, quite easy. Pass through the sides of the hole like this and pass your lock through it like this, and then even it out with your fingers. That's it. So now the hole is quite small, even though it was really huge, and then we do that again. So I'll pierce through the sides of the hole. When you hold your lock like this, you would always know that the two strands are on the sides like this. They are both on the sides, so you can pierce through like this. You can feel that with your fingers. So just pierce through like this, push it through like that and distribute the pattern. So I can see there's one more here. This is just because the interlocking was quite loose probably. So I can pierce it one more time like this. You see this? And I pass the lock through that area. Don't panic, just pass it through and even it out. And then roll it between your fingers. So with that, we've created a perfect lock without any holes anymore. So I hope this video was helpful. If it is, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks again to the ladies who inspired me to create this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. She be moving so quick.